How's it going today? Lord, come on, it's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne N Jazz. Today we have for you a movie review. What's the name of it? Joker
Part 2. That's what I'm
Folie
À Deux. I don't know. It's French for Part 2. So.
Sorry for all my French, but I don't speak it, bro. Folie À Deux or something like that.
Yeah, so this is like opening weekend. You know, we always see it like a day early at our theater.
Yeah.
What do you give it?
We go straight into the ratings, okay? This is spoilers, by the way. I give it like a 6. A 6 out of 10. I give it a 6. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like as good as the Joker was.
Yes, like coming from like the Joker, like the first one, and like we know that was like their different take on Joker and stuff like that. I actually enjoyed it, and I'm a big fan of Joker's story and Harley's story from the DC comics and everything like that. So I was like, okay, like at first when they first announced this movie as a musical, I was just like, all right, because I personally hate in-person musicals.
Capital H.
Like cartoon musicals make more sense to me than real life people having something happen and then they break out in song. And this movie is actually a great representation of why I hate musicals. Because guess what? There's stuff that happens in this movie. He could be getting beat up, right? He could be getting beat up, and then all of a sudden say he just gets stomped on or whatever like that. Like you beat me up, like beat me up, like and I see what you've done. Like it's just like, and I know that the song sequences aren't really happening like in front of people. I get that. I get it's all supposed to be figurative. It just sucks. Okay, that's all. It just sucks.
Wait, what did you give the movie? You didn't even go. You went to my rating, but we didn't even get yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. I give it a 4. So I give it a 4, and I'm giving those points because there are some things that are done well in this movie. Now. It did not have to be a musical, so take that away. For Harley, they had her as kind of like a psychiatrist, like she's in psychology and dabbles in it, but it's like she falls in love with the Joker side of Joker.
She's a stalker fan.
Pretty much. She's
a psychiatrist. They didn't take that away.
Yeah.
But she's a stalker fan. She was like, oh, he's like, the lawyer told.
She's been watching him for a while since he did that stuff on the show, like killing the guy, and like now she's like a super fan. Well, I wouldn't say super because she said that she lied.
Super fan.
She lied and said she watched it 20 times.
Okay, pause right there.
And she actually watched it 4 to 5
times. Can we get a pause right there? What is up with people becoming fans of serial killers and murderers? I just don't understand that. Like, that is a thing. That has been a thing like since like we got like the 80s, during the 80s and early 90s, where we got Ted Bundy, we got the Night Stalker, and they be having people writing letters how much they love them, and I'm like, bro, he just killed innocent people, bro. Throw him under the jail.
But that's probably what they were trying to highlight. Like, yeah, this dude has killed people.
Yes.
Killed somebody live, and we're here having court trying to decide if he's guilty or not.
And it's like a whole frenzy and everything.
Yeah, and like they were basically, the movie was trying to like play on the and they even introduced it in the beginning. They had a little cartoon section.
Yeah, that was nice.
Kind of like in a Looney Tunes style. Yeah. Being like the Joker and like his shadow, and basically the shadow being like Joker, the Joker persona taking over Arthur, and Arthur's the regular one, and then it was like the shadow threw Arthur in a closet, and he was like, you know, doing the show and doing all the theatrics and stuff like that, and they were kind of foreshadowed. That was like in the first 30 seconds of the movie, and so that kind of foreshadowed where they were trying to go for this one, like basically trying to like play on like the whole court was like, oh, was he sane enough? Like when he did these killings, like is he sane or is he not sane and stuff like that? And if he's not sane, he just needs to go to a psychiatric place or whatever like that, not really get sentenced to death or anything. But if he is sane, then that's just him, and that's what they're just basically going on. And then like Harley came in, and she's basically falling in love with the Joker persona, and then when Arthur throws it away and be like, no, this is just me, then she drops him, and then it's just like, I'm not feeling it. Like I was not feeling it. The musical part already. The musical parts didn't need to be there, honestly. Yeah, they all felt very random, and I felt like the musical scenes or it becoming a musical is only there because Lady Gaga's there. Maybe. And I like Lady Gaga. Yeah, maybe. So before people be in the comments, oh, you just don't like it. No, I get it. Like, I like Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's parts was
I
good.
love her music and everything, but I feel like this movie did not have to be a musical.
Or every part, like there's certain parts I feel like they did not need to sing at. There was this point at the end, you'll find out once you see it, and then she just breaks out in this song, and it's like, bro, really? And so let's talk about my favorite part of the movie, which I did like. I enjoyed my most favorite part of the movie, which was like what leveled up for me was the court case. And then the court case blowing like there was a bomb, and I was like, whoa, that's when I was locked in. That's when the movie really went like, and I was locked in. I was like, who could have did the bomb? And then the Joker escapes. So I'm like, whoa. And then he meets Harley. And then I'm like, oh. And then that's when the part Jazz talks about where you'll see, and I ain't gonna spoil that for you, but then you'll see.
We already spoiled it now.
I mean, you'll see. I ain't gonna say anything else, but you will see. And so that's what made me upset. It's like he escaped. We could have had a Joker 3 and then actually like see what happened with Gotham, and then Harvey Dent have his face got blown up because of the explosion. So I was like, okay. And then the ending happened. Say the ending, bro. Say the ending of the movie, please. Please.
Oh, we saying it?
Oh, we're saying it.
Oh,
We're saying
so
it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say it.
Basically, Joker gets stabbed and killed inside the prison.
By the real
By
Joker.
like this younger dude that was staring at him the whole movie. And I'm like, who is this guy that's just staring at him?
Yeah.
And so then he waits until the end to stab Joker like in the gut. Like he tried to tell him a joke or whatever like that, to have Joker stand and listen away from the guard. And then he stabbed him and whatever, and then that made him die. And then you see kind of, it's like blurred a little bit. Like you see him and that same guy that stabbed him started cutting his own face. Like he was laughing kind of like the Joker.
Like Heath Ledger's Joker.
And like, yeah, he was kind of laughing like that. And then he was like cutting his face to make like, you know, the smile and stuff. So I think that was like indicating that this version of Joker, this Arthur is like done. Like we're done with this storyline, and now like this other person is going to be like the true actual like Joker person, in a way. And so I'm just like, oh, okay, that's how y'all ended it. But I didn't enjoy the movie at all. And like,
it's not like number one.
Me coming from like, this is not me like trying to ride like the hate train, because I've seen other people like say other stuff like way before, and I want to still get my own opinion out. But once I saw it, I was literally falling asleep, y'all, like in the theater. And I never really do, because I paid money for this. So it's like, why would I fall asleep?
I did like how the way they segued the musical. They didn't just go in the musical.
Oh yeah, they did.
Like he met Harley in a music class because he had good behavior. So it was like, okay, they're bonding or healing. Remember the teacher said they healed through music. So I was like, okay, that's a pretty good way to segue the musical element into there.
That's their way of explaining how to insert the random music, because random music didn't need to be there.
Yes, it really did need to be there.
So that's why. I feel like it was just there because Lady Gaga was there.
Yeah, listen, the Joker won.
And then, y'all, there were scenes in the trailer that didn't even happen in the movie.
Well, we know that always happens.
Yes.
That always happens.
I'm gonna need them to stop doing that. We can't get no deleted scenes in a damn theater. Are y'all trying to make us buy the
We need the Snyder cut.
Yeah, why are we getting edited cuts of something and then be like, oh, okay, well, at least we'll looking forward to that, and then it never happens. Like, why are we, like, I
don't know what's up with that.
I understand when they alter stuff to be like, trying to like, not like give away a spoiler. Like how they did with like Spider-Man and Infinity War and stuff like that, trying to edit out people of the out of the scene, but it still be the same scene that you still see in the movie theater, and then they just put it back in. Not you having a whole scene that you advertise and it just never shows up. Like it just never shows.
That's
so that's why I'm just like, what are we talking about?
But our final scores is for Dwayne 6 out of 10,
4 out of 10,
and for Jazz 4 out of 10. I mean, you guys can still watch it. I mean,
gather your own opinion.
Gather your own opinion, but it's gonna be a forgettable movie for me. I'm just gonna be like, it's not like the Joker. The Joker 1 was fantastic.
Joker 1 was great for me.
Fantastic.
And that was a completely different take on Joker than you're used to, and I love that one.
Absolutely
This
great.
one I did not like.
Yeah, I was like, man, like, don't waste such a good Joker. They could have just eased him into the, like, I guess the Batman, like, you know, the one where Christopher, I forgot his name. Robert Pattinson. Not Christopher Nolan. No, not Christopher Nolan. No, not Christopher Nolan. I was gonna say Christopher Nolan's Batman. No. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson. And they hitting, especially the Penguin, the limited series. That's on Max.
Fire. I love Penguin.
That's good. They crafted a nice little universe over there. So, but that's it. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So, if you like it, cool.
Yeah, that was just our review and our opinion, okay?
Yeah.
Comment below, guys. Listen.
Don't forget to like and share.